The speed at which a local contractor erected a new main ticket booth at the National Sports Center over the past week caught our attention and encouraged us to meet Nathan Browne, project manager for Insulcon Limited. It turned out that the materials being used were state-of-the-art and a cost-saving alternative to traditional labor-intensive building methods.
It's expanded polystyrene. It's about 2 5/8 inches on either side with a concrete core, held together by plastic webbing, which also provides a rebar structure. The effectiveness of it really is that it's labor efficient, it's energy efficient. There's a lot of benefits to using it: moisture, damp proof. But the main components what we feel for Bermuda would be the labor savings, the labor efficiency of putting it together, as well as the construction time, the total construction time. A lot of the other trades that are involved in this project will take less time, specifically the electrical, the plumbing. They don't have to chip away concrete at the end of the day. They can just cut into the foam. For instance, the electrician was here on Monday, I believe, and it was about an hour and a half of work for him to get all the wiring done. So that part of it. Then at the end of the day, the energy efficiency. It should be cutting your air conditioning bills up to 30 to 40% from what they are now. So you should be spending less money on electricity. Your air conditioner would not have to be running as often. As well as the damp proofing, you should not have moisture coming through your walls, eliminating a lot of problems that Bermudians have with moisture on their walls. It's just an overall efficient product from start to finish, construction-wise, as well as energy-wise at the end of the day.
What about cost? It's obviously a significant cost reduction, is it?
In certain areas, if you compare certain things, for instance, the materials themselves, we bring them in from the US or Canada, depending on the timing of things. They're more expensive to bring in than traditional block because the block is made here more readily. But the labor savings balances it all out, especially when you're looking at the stage we're at now. The labor savings, it's all pretty even with what our construction costs would be right now.
The next phase of the National Sports Center becoming a user-friendly facility is almost complete, with the erecting of a booth for information, among other things. The facility CEO, Bernie explains more.
Really what it's set up for, Earl, is a welcoming site. We need an information area. We need accessible information for people who are wanting information about the National Sports Center. We presently don't really have anywhere that works well. That everything that we have is really out of the way. The new little building that we've constructed, or in the process of constructing, is right by our main parking lots, very accessible for everyone. So if a person has a question, they've got the ability to ask it and get it answered right there. We're also, of course, being able to control the site a lot better. We'll be able to handle special events for parking lots. We'll be able to make it easier to enter and provide information for people in terms of the field hockey, the track area, the pitches, and of course the swimming pool. So it's really about great welcoming and a reception building.